Just proud of the guys, student athletes, for just fighting. Shout out, hats off to Nicholls State, Coach Sadler. Toughness, that's what we try to build our program on, and they've got it. They've got a lot of good players, and they're really, really tough. As you can tell from the score and from the field goal percentages, it was tough for anybody to get a good, clean look at the basket. And just proud of the guys being able to make enough plays to finish it out and get a win in front of the home crowd.
Yeah, low scoring game in the first half, held them to just 18 points. What did you see from your defense that you were happy with that they started out like that?
I saw a level of just toughness on the ball, just being able, just trying to do everything they could just to sit down in the stance, not raise up and try to guard the ball. That was the biggest thing. And then once the ball was shot, we did a great job of trying to get to the boards. But I think it was a toughness at the point of attack, right when the guarding the ball handler.
You guys led the whole way, other than one time second half. Just you didn't let them really get ahead of you guys, but just talk about how you felt like they got out quick and how it helped you guys kind of hold on down that game.
Yeah, I think it says the biggest scoring run was 8 points. But yeah, we were able to get I think a 10-2 lead or what have you, and that's because the guys were focused. Starts with the captains, Gary, Owen, and Steve. I think they had the right mental approach to the game, and so I think that first, whatever you want to call it, 4 or 5 minutes allowed us to get a margin, a lead, and then we were able to hold it the rest of the game.
You came on with the 20 points and rebound double-double. Just talk about how you felt tonight going against Nicholls and just, your game itself.
Yeah, I wanted to be patient today. I knew what to expect defensively from him. This game meant a lot to us after losing to him last year, how we did twice. So coming out, we had to be strong, tough, and physical early on, and it worked. And I just tried to carry that throughout the game, and I did that.
Yeah, let's talk about the team in general. Obviously, everyone kind of got their playing time. How have you seen, as we kind of near the end of the first half of conference play, how you've seen the team evolve?
I've just seen everybody kind of day by day buy in. Haven't been easy, but getting everybody to understand their role and just trying to make everything work so we all win. It's been a grind in practice. Coach been pushing us kind of hard. So we're buying in and everybody is succeeding.
You agree?
I'd say that's a little bit of fake news, but no. No, these guys, they have a level of toughness and we try to push. That's what hopefully they're better off for being in the program than when they got here, because they have a level of discipline, toughness. They come from great families. These young men do, the student athletes, and so hopefully we can add a little bit of discipline, toughness to their life, and they can be better. Sometimes we do push them to be their best.
Gary mentioned a matchup just with Nicholls, how they ended the season kind of last year. Going into this week, after last week on the road, what did you think coming in with Nicholls, how that matchup would really go, and what did you see from that game plan that you thought translated well to me?
I thought it was going to be a fight. I thought they were going to, make everything difficult to catch and guard the ball and defend not only around the paint but show up at the rim and limit our offensive rebounding. All those things. It played out relatively the way I thought it would. I thought there'd be more points on either end, but it was just one of those nights where everybody was locked in defensively. So it kind of played out exactly like I told them, be ready for a physical, basically a fight, And the guys stuck together and made enough plays when they evened it out, when they tied the score, made enough plays down the stretch to get it done.
Yeah, Coach. Especially ever since conference play started, it seems like you guys have been leaning on the higher scoring side of things, but today was obviously a little different. How important was it for you to see that you guys can win a game in a different way than you normally do throughout the season?
Yeah. So since we came back from Christmas and we've had 6 conference games, we won those games, and we won it by great offensive play. And I told myself, told the staff, and told the student athletes as well, like, we're gonna have to play better defense to be a complete team. Like, and so I'm happy. It might not make these guys happy, but I can appreciate this type of game. I think we need to be more efficient offensively. You know, you got the free throw line, but I think we could be a little more efficient offensively. But it's great to win a game like this, that we can draw from this and be like, look, hey, we can win close, tight games that are physical, defensive battles. We've been here before, so it's my kind of game. Not necessarily maybe the fans or the players, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and for Garry, it seemed like the team kind of struggled as a whole from the field, but you were still able to shoot pretty efficiently, 9 of 14. Did you kind of feel like an increased responsibility to kind of get things going on offense where some other people weren't today?
Well, just honestly, when I see the team struggling, just try to get the ball down low and get a shot right at the rim. You know, there's a high percentage shot, coach said all the time. And so, I mean, when the team's struggling like that, yeah, I feel responsibility to do that.
Obviously, have a big matchup coming up on Monday. Close out the first half conference play. Just what going into this weekend as a whole. Talk about just making sure you didn't get ahead of yourselves, making sure you got it done today, and not looking ahead to Monday.
Yeah, we focused on Nicholls. Sometimes you go into. You got 3 days before your first game on Saturday, and then you have a day in between your second opponent, which will be our Monday opponent, McNeese. But we just really focused on the first day, getting back to some things that we had to watch film and get better at ourselves, both offensively and defensively, and then focus on Nicholls on Thursday and Friday in practice. So we haven't done much on McNeese. Obviously, they're a really, really good team, well coached. But we knew this weekend was two of the best teams that our league has to offer. So we'll take it one day at a time. We'll get some rest, do some film study, and get ready for create a practice plan for tomorrow and get after it. But yeah, we took it one opponent at a time this week. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.